Hi, I'm Carrie. I cosplay, crochet, and enjoy history mounting. One of the events at Costume Con is the swap meet, and it's run a little differently each year, I gather. Some years I think it's like, no, you need to bring something to contribute to the swap meet before you can kind of really get in and see what else other people have. One year they had it set up that there was a free table, so anybody could grab whatever they wanted. And then they had things that people would sell. Sometimes these can be just patterns, material, notions to completed garments that people are like, I don't have a use for it, but this is the place where people are going to appreciate it. Costume Con 42 swap meet was delightfully different. They first had the Iron Costumer contest event. This was a fun and crazy event. I filmed it, so I will actually make a video about it and put it up. So make sure you're subscribed to see all of the creative and wonderful things from that event. They basically had piles of donations of materials, notions, ribbons. Then they also had things that people were just bringing in for the swap meet to be used. So they kind of separated things out. All of the material and things that could be useful for a crazy impromptu costuming creation challenge were put in one place, and then finished garments, patterns, things that weren't going to be as useful for the event were off on the other side. So the first place team got to go through the stash of the swap meet materials first, then the second place team, and then eventually the rest of us got to get in there and take a look at all goodies that people didn't want anymore, but that somebody else might put to good use. I'm going to show you what I picked up. Okay, the first thing on my pile. Yes, a clump of hair. I mean, it's a wig. It is brand new. The color doesn't tell me much. Color 27. It has the little comb, so it'll stick in your hair. Oh, actually, maybe a little higher. Okay. It is actually reasonably close to my natural hair color. I thought it was a little bit too reddish, but it's not ridiculously so. I mean, my hair up here is much darker than the very ends. I think this is definitely closer to the ends of my hair color that I've had years of being exposed to the sunlight. I'm like, that'll be cute for some historic things. So I got that. That's the first thing. Some ribbon, because you can never have enough ribbon. It's just simple, light pink. I didn't even check what the material was. It's polyester. That's what most of my ribbon is, so I don't mind. Then there was this cute pattern. Some of the patterns were definitely old. A number of them were definitely smaller sizes, but in a size that would fit me-ish. This goes up to a size 22. Actually, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. A lot of them only go up to like 18 or 20, so 22 is not bad. And depending upon the ease of the pattern, I might not have to adapt it too much. But it is, focus camera, two tops, so a short sleeve and a long sleeve that wraps around, and then the skirt. And if you look at the line art on the skirt, it looks like the pleating is very concentrated here, so you get the fullness at an interesting point, which I think could be very flattering, which is, I'm assuming, why they did that. That had a nice kind of vintage history bounding vibe going on, and you know, it was free. Now into the material. Is this not gorgeous? There's not a huge amount of it, like not enough, I don't think, to do like a full suit or dress, maybe depending upon the style. But I think material like this would almost need to either be very sleek and sexy or have a glorious full skirt, because it does have good drape, I think. I have no idea what the fiber content might be. The only way to find out would be to kind of do a burn test, but she's pretty. And I definitely think that's a good color for me. This is definitely thicker, heavier. I don't think it's entirely cotton. I'm pretty sure this has at least some polyester in it, but I think this would make very nice, not exactly a corset, but more like stays vest kind of thing. They're pretty popular in the history bounding world. I keep seeing people make them and I'm like, gosh darn it, those are cute. I want one. This material, as soon as I saw it, I knew I wanted it, and I know I want to make a skirt out of it. Kind of a Edwardian walking skirt. Now, I don't know if I have enough to make a full, honest to goodness walking skirt, but I should be able to make something kind of sort of resembling one, maybe just a little shorter for practicality's sake. Last two things I have are very similar color, but they are definitely different. The feel of the material is definitely different. This one has a coarser feel to it, and this one's much softer. These are probably cotton polyester blends. Again, it's free material. They're cute, and especially this one. There's a fair bit of material. Reasonable color, not the best for me. We're getting too close maybe to my skin tone, but might be fun for either mock-ups or making Mummy and me outfits for the little one and I. Well, that is my pile of goodies from the swap meet. I love that our costuming community has this outlet for us to be able to get rid of stuff we don't need in an environmentally responsible way. And the organizers of the Iron Cosplayer Swap Meet said anything that is left over, depending upon what it is, will be donated to schools for their home economics program so that students can learn how to sew, to the library makerspace because they need materials, thrift stores, and I think there was one other place that they kind of mentioned, maybe, oh, I forget what it was, but it was something involving youth and crafting. So anything that was left wasn't going to end up in the landfill, which I really like that they had already planned where things were going to go. Well, that's it for this video. I hope you liked it, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know which of these finds you liked the best. And if you want to see what I eventually make out of these, make sure you subscribe. Well, until next time, have fun, be creative, and take care.